Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 26th March 2023. My name is T.S.V. Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. This is my spiritual vlog on YouTube. Haribol TRSV nectar NECTAR nectar. In this particular vlog, we talk about the knowledge and information that we have gleaned through the study of spiritual books, scriptures, and assorted subjects. This particular video is no exception to that rule. It is only a meditation, a continuation of what we have been doing in my previous videos. Kindly subscribe to this vlog and press the bell icon so that I may keep reminding you of my other videos. In the past few videos, we have been talking about the vibrations caused by the four layers of body that envelop a soul when it advertently or inadvertently comes in touch with the material universe. We have already talked about the fourth layer, that is gross body, the third layer, that is the etheric senses, the second subtle layer, that is the astral mind of feelings and emotions, and today we shall be talking about the first layer called the causal body of intelligence and logic. Before jumping into this subject, let me remind you that logic does not mean what some careless, selfish, self-serving, cold-hearted narcissists have defined it as. According to them, the crystallized form of etheric senses is logic. Kindly remember that it is not so. Logic means that which helps in the spiritual elevation of a particular soul or a living entity. Logic is something which is beyond etheric senses and astral mind of feelings and emotions. Please remember that this causal body of intelligence is close to the spirit soul and the super soul, and it is near the astral mind of emotions and feelings. It is far away from etheric senses and gross body, and thus far, far away from the material universe. It is only a part of material universe in the sense that it is a layer supplied by the material universe to envelop the soul. In all practical purposes, it helps the living entity join the spirit soul and the super soul. Hence, it is almost spiritual in nature. It is The causal intelligence body that gives birth to intellectuals, philosophers, scientists, inventors, writers, teachers, monks, sannyasis, rishis, maharishis, and renunciants. The logic of causal intelligence is of that high level. In fact, it is above the astral mind of emotions and feelings, which is above etheric senses. In that case, how can the causal intelligence of logic be connected to etheric senses? It is not. The logic that some careless people advertise as logic is nothing but a crystallized form of very selfish, sadistic, and cruel etheric senses. Now, causal intelligence of logic means that because it is nearer the soul, hence it is of a very high form of cerebral power. It is beyond the astral world of platonic and conjugal love to which various devotees of God belong. It has been already suggested that renunciants, rishis, and maharishis are far greater than ordinary celestial beings. That shows that their intellectual level is very, very high. The causal intelligence and logic means that these people contemplate on life in general and constantly think about self realization, liberation, and deliverance of a particular living entity. Please remember that this causal body of intelligence is either absent or dormant in all living entities except the humans, because this causal body of intelligence gives birth to the sixth sense or instinct, which is only in human form and which differentiates human living entities from other living entities. The other animals, etc., don't even have the astral mind of emotions and feelings, except in the case of some domesticated animals. In that case, how is it possible that some animal, reptile, snake, aquatic animals, birds, or trees can have the causal intelligence of renunciation or becoming a monk? It is not there. This type of this high level of intellectual thinking is only with humans. Even among humans, there are various categories. As we have already explained, almost 95% of humans remain either in etheric senses or in astral mind of platonic love, feelings, and emotions. Only 5% are those who are great thinkers, contemplators, intellectuals, monks, rishis, maharishis, etc. Their thinking is such that almost 95% of the society considers these people either strange, or peculiar or crazy. But the fact is that these people's brains vibrate at a very different level. Vibrations from the causal body of intelligence are taken by the brain only in the case of some 5% of living entities of this society. And when the brain takes it, processes it, and acts accordingly, this person comes near liberation, deliverance, self realization, etc. He or she at last understands the true meaning of life. We shall talk about all this in my next video. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk on this particular matter. Please give me your expert opinions, thoughts, and ideas so that we may blend everything together for the sake of this society. Before concluding, I would like to remind you that I am also a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. Spiritualism happens to be my favorite subject. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSB Raghavan.